And they're set to go. Big day of racing, glorious afternoon. And he hit the button. Offered Racing, Pot Shot, first to get going. Also away very smartly here is Madame Le Pen, and Rev It Up won't be able to cross it. Behind them, DT as they fly along onto the course proper, being followed further back. Behind them came Ace Command, a length and a half. Next of all is Aztec Ruler. It was being closely followed. Over on the outside, going forward, Truly Awesome, but a shade wide. Getting back, Enchanting Sound. Also Valorum right back there in the field. Celebrity Icon, the tail ender as they come towards the home turn is Spirit Man at the 400 post, and straightening up Madame Le Pen led Rev It Up. Rev It Up though gets on equal terms. They shoot three clear from Pot Shot, DT, and now down the outside Aztec Ruler at the 250. It's Rev It Up going to the lead. Rev It Up races two in front. Aztec Ruler giving chase down the outside, but Rev It Up is clear. Aztec Ruler is starting to hunt it down. It's coming brilliantly. Oh, it's flying home on the outside. Aztec Ruler has nailed Rev It Up in the absolute shadows of the post with a most impressive debut. Then DT, Pot Shot behind those. They were followed by Enchanting Sound. Spirit Man picked up ground, followed further back behind them Truly Awesome, and then Madame Le Pen, who weakened. Celebrity Icon, Valorum never really sighted, and Ace Command is the last of them home. Very good win by Aztec Ruler. Chris Parnham for trainer Steph Vahala. The Universal Ruler 2-year-old on debut has cut the talented Rev It Up down. Rev It Up racing to a handy lead in the straight, but Aztec Ruler, which rounded them up impressively in a trial, has gone right over the top and has scored here on debut. Aztec Ruler winning from Rev It Up, DT third, and Pot Shot fourth home. Aztec Ruler by Universal Ruler from I Love Rubies, prepared by Stefan Vahala. Chris Parnham there really lifting it, and the longer the race was unfolding, the better it was finishing home in 34.21. Terrific performance, 58.26, getting there by a long neck, 2 lengths, second and third. Race by Victorian-based owner Andrew Biaski, D. Angeli, C.J. Biaski, A. Boyd, G. Carruthers, S. Link, B. Nash, W. Norton and K. Sutherland, B. Thomas, P. Little, B. Willocks, K. Kwok, A. Lennon, K. WMLDM Racing, and IGB Zhang and Da Gao, and a horse here that certainly got plenty of scope. Rev It Up by Demerit from Regal Class, Holly Watson for Dion Luciani, 7DT by Demerit from Little Grey Depot, Joe Azapati and Donald O'Connor. Pot Shot fourth and fifth home, 10 in Enchanting Sound. Making up ground from the back after being near enough to last was Spirit Man late. Race 2, 1600 coming next, 12:41, West Speed Platinum Handicap, and 13 American Queen comes out. This showed really good versatility, Aztec Ruler, in those two trials. It led in one, it came from last in another, and midfield today gunning down a pretty talented filly to go home and score on debut. It's been a terrific first up appearance.
A very, very good debut indeed from Aztec Ruler. Steph Vahala joins me now. Steph, a $40,000 Universal Ruler gelding. That's looking pretty good right now after that very, very encouraging debut.
Yeah, when I saw him at the yearling sales, he was just a bigger, stronger version of Universal Pleasure, and I sort of said, I need this one. So
you indeed got him. What have you been seeing behind the scenes as you've led up to this first run?
Oh, he's impressed us from day one. He's gone shin sore twice on us and got pretty close to trialling both times. He's shown us a fair bit for a while.
Now, true or false, I know Chris Parnham took a few days off earlier in the week. He enjoyed a bit of time away. Did he text you from Sydney just to find out how this horse worked?
He certainly did, yeah.
Now, is that pretty much a good sign when you've got Chris Parnham really checking in on your 2-year-old?
Very much, and he also texted me on Wednesday night to see if he wanted me on Thursday to ride track work.
So clearly he wanted to stick with this horse and was very encouraged by what he's seen behind the scenes. What were you thinking in the run today? Because when you've got a professional like Rev It Up who's been there, done it and giving a big kick, there's a fair bit to make up in terms of a margin in the straight.
Yeah, when she kicked at the 200, I rode us off and I was just hoping to run second, but then his last 50 metres was sensational. Fair to say I won't put him in 1,000 again, but no, happy, very happy.
So with that in mind, not going to 1,000, obviously the next natural step would be to go to a 1200. Do you think he'll just improve?
I think so. I think as well, like with his breeding, sort of that 14, even 16, he relaxes beautifully. He's a beautiful natured animal, so I can't see why he won't sort of get the 14, 16. But yeah, we'll see how he pulls up. If he pulls up well, we'll head around again. Yeah, over 1200.
How many do you have in work at the moment?
Just the 4. I got Universal Pleasure back in work, so I'm looking forward to her getting back up. And yeah, I need more Universal Rulers.
Clearly, you do a great job with them. Well done.
Cheers, thank you.
There is Steph Verhala, Aztec ruler. What a debut that was, because to run down a filly like Rev It Up, who is so professional, clearly a horse with a future.
Certainly is, Britt, and I'm still trying to get my head around the fact that Stefan said that Chris offered to come out and ride track work on a Thursday morning. That's just got me shook at the moment. But Chris, this horse has trialled pretty well. 400-metre jump out, 1,000-metre trial. Looks like the world's his oyster.
Yeah, I think he's a pretty smart horse. I've always sort of thought he'd probably be a better horse next preparation. But all his work and his trials have been suggested he's a pretty smart animal.
What about at the top of the home straight? Rev It Up gave a massive kick. Did you think that it was up against him?
Yeah, look, obviously saw Rev It Up, got a lot of respect for that horse, and he kicked pretty strongly on probably what's going to be a pretty leader biased day. And he come from a long way, probably 4 or 5 lengths from her, and reeled her in pretty comfortably.
Does that make the job a little bit harder than race number 2 for a horse like Arnie's Boy, who's drawn wide?
Yeah, not ideal. Probably has to go back from that barrier, but yeah, hopefully we can get a bit of luck.
Congratulations, well done.
Thanks.
Combines with Steph Verhala, and Aztec ruler gets the job done on debut. A Universal ruler gelding out of I Love Rubies takes out race number 1.
Feeling like a star, you can't stop my shine. I'm flying cloud 9, my head's in the sky. I'm solo, I'm riding solo, I'm riding solo, I'm riding solo, solo. Now I'm feeling how I should. Never knew single could feel this good. Oh, star player misunderstood. Back in the game, who knew I would? Oh, so flat, time I spread my wings. Loving myself makes me wanna sing. Oh, oh, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Told me get my together. Now I got my together. Yeah.